Hi everyone, welcome to Chef Shelley's Kitchen. Today we're going to make a cucumber tomato salad, which was inspired by a very dear friend, my friend Vanita. And she posted it on Facebook and I thought, oh God, that looks so good. And I thought, I think I'm just going to do a taping of something similar, slightly different, but something similar, because it's just such a refreshing treat. And it reminded me of my trip to Greece and brought back great memories. And I thought, let's do it. So just some simple ingredients. I would say part of it is just making sure you have a really nice cucumber. And I'm going to say that this will likely, for 2 adults, make anywhere from 3 to 4 servings, obviously, depending upon how much you take. These actually came from my garden, so I know that they're super ripe, they're super juicy, because when you grow them yourself, you're able to let them stay on the vine until they ripen. Unlike when you buy the grocery store, they have to come off because there's time for ripening in the transport, but I know these are super delicious. So one little trick that I do when I am using cucumbers, if you want to make it a little decorative, some people when they make their cucumber tomato salad, they actually peel it. But there's a lot of nutrients in the skin. So I'm going to give you kind of maybe a little bit of an alternative to maybe get a little of the skin off, plus make it look appealing. And that's just taking a fork and running it down the sides of it, just like so. And so I'm going to do that. And whenever I have a big tossed salad, I'll usually do this as well. It just makes it look decorative. Again, simple, just running your fork down the cucumber. You can peel some of it off if you want. And if you're not so a big fan, and you can keep it if you want. So what we're going to do is we're just going to slice it as such. Get this out of the way. And then I like slicing mine in half. See, this is how it looks when you use a fork. You've got this decorative look. So we're going to just go on and slice this up as so. And then I'm just going to, not really big slices. As I said, some people don't like having the skin. I like the skin for a lot of reasons, and part of it is also just it looks good, it's decorative, so it adds another color to the mixture. All right, so we've got that done. Let's do just here the last one, and then we're going to slice up our tomato like so. Again, such a simple recipe that you're gonna love really anytime. And one cucumber, you saw that cucumber wasn't very big, but it actually makes quite a bit. So now we're going to do similarly with our tomatoes. And some of you might recall from an earlier episode, this is my favorite knife. My sister gave me this knife for Christmas. I asked for a chef's knife, and guess what? You ask and you shall receive. So again, you can kind of see just the size of the tomato that I'm cutting up here. And I roughly have, these are actually Roma tomatoes. I think they would make a great salad. And watch your fingers. I'm gonna cut this one again. So that's one, and as I said, that makes quite a bit just with those. So we're doing great. Can slice these whatever way works best for you, like so. Okay, and we have one more tomato. We like tomatoes around here, and we have some coming ripe again, so I'm going to take full pleasure in using these. We have a lot of stuff growing, cucumbers. All right, now that let's get this out of the way. Put this over here. So now we have, as you can kind of see, our cucumbers and tomatoes mixed here together. To that, I've actually sliced some black olives. So we're going to add the black olives. And I would just go on and begin mixing that together first, because then what we're going to do, and just I'll show you here again just how pretty this is starting to look kind of already. And then the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to add our feta cheese. My sister says that everything is better with feta, and I have to agree with her. So we're going to add our feta cheese to the mix. And then in addition to that, we're going to add some spices. So I'm not going to crumble that up anymore at this point. I bought this beautiful bottle of virgin olive oil from World Market. I love their stuff. And this is where you're going to have to use your own measurement. For me, this really only needs about a tablespoon. I'm going to say a full tablespoon of olive oil kind of drizzled, because you don't want it swarming. It's just really to kind of add to the taste. And I'm using red wine vinegar. And this would be about a teaspoon. Now mine has a little shaker on it, so you would just use about a teaspoon. You want to use less of the red wine vinegar than the olive oil. And then to that, I'm going to add, just to my taste, some pepper. And if someone's looking and trying to find an exact measurement, I would say anywhere from a quarter to probably more like an eighth of a teaspoon of each of those if you need a measurement. And then this is actually oregano from my garden. So I've kept the bottle from when I purchased it like a few years back. And I just grow the oregano, I bake it in the oven. There's actually an episode on how to dry herbs, and it smells so good. And then I add a little bit of oregano to this as well. So that was about 2 to 3 shakes. It's all about how much you like oregano, but it just adds such a nice taste to it. So here we go. We are absolutely done, and this is ready for any party. And as I said, I would say that this makes about 4, enough for 4 people to eat. So I'm going to give you a nice little look of that. This is the cucumber tomato salad with feta and olives, because my sister said that everything is better with feta. So I hope you get to enjoy this absolutely delicious, delicious, delicious side dish. And some people make it as a meal. You can also take this, and if you have a bed of lettuce, some romaine lettuce, and just make it like a Greek salad, and voila, there you have it. So thanks again for joining in, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please click on the circle, subscribe. I come out with an episode every other week, and I try to find recipes that are simple, delicious, and healthier in order to help my viewers come up with something that they can make at home versus going out to the grocery store and getting prepared meals. Save your money, and if you can grow your vegetables, that's even better. Thanks again. Bye-bye.